Shalom, shalom, everyone. We're gonna continue on the topic of signs that you're not ready for a relationship. Last night we were talking on this topic and signs that you're not ready for a relationship. And so we're gonna continue this topic this morning. We're gonna finish this topic. This topic tonight. This morning is part 2. We're now on part 2 of signs that you're not ready for a relationship, or someone that you're probably dealing with is not ready for a relationship. So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna wait for people to join in, and we're gonna get started. So for all those who are here, if you missed part two is on YouTube. I posted up this morning. No, part 1 is on YouTube. I posted up this morning. I posted up part 1. Hold on. I post part 1 on YouTube, so we'll be doing part 2 on signs that someone is not ready for a relationship. And let me tell you, I just want to say that many of these people out here, they're not ready for anything called a relationship. It's just the facts. They're not mature enough. They're not ready to really get into, especially a serious relationship. Let me just put it that way. A serious relationship, most people are not ready for it. Alright, let me share this out. Okay. Alright. Greetings. Alright, to the Vin is in the house. So the topic is on signs that you're not ready for a relationship. And as we know, most people are not really ready for a relationship, people. Just the facts. Alright, so for all those who are joining on, we're going to wait for at least 10 people to join the live. And then we're going to continue on the topic that we were talking about last night. Signs that a person is not ready for a relationship. Alright, that's Vin in the house. Greetings to you, Vin. Greetings all those who are joining. Today's topic is on relationships and sign that someone is not ready for a relationship. If you are interested, you can stay tuned. And this is an open discussion where you can always leave a comment. You can always send an invite to be a guest to speak on your experience while we go through this lesson. Good morning, Ven. Hope you're doing well. Hope that everybody's doing well. All who's here in private and also publicly. Alright, so let me share this out and we see basically we can get started as quick as possible. Last night the topic was getting real hot and then the battery died. The battery died last night. Alright, and so for all those who are here, ensure they get the likes up. You get that, you tap that screen. If you are around your phone, you tap the screen to get the likes up. That will help with attracting more viewers. And you can always share this out as well. So we're talking about relationships. Relationship. Relationship is very serious. Most people don't take relationships serious. Most people don't look at relationship as a serious thing. Many people see it as a game. So we're gonna recap what we talked about last night, and then we're gonna continue from there. So waiting at least 5 more people to join the live, and then we're gonna get started. All right, I can see that Hannah Kuma, greetings to you. Thank you for being here. We're talking about relationships today. This is a part two, because last night we were talking about it as well. Thank you for following. I can see that you're new. All right, we have Pauline McCoy in the house. Greetings to you, Pauline. I think this is the first time you're coming live with me, but you always share my videos. Truly happy to have you here. We're talking about relationships. This morning. Blessings to you, Hannah Kuma. I'm really happy that my lives always attract God-fearing people. You can definitely identify with these spirits when they join the live. A majority of them, at least, are always God-fearing people. I'm really grateful for that. All right, and so we have 9 people in the visible. So we'll get started in the next minute. We're gonna give this 1 more minute, and then we're gonna get started. God bless Tash is in the building. Good morning, God bless Tash. I can see that Sheliva is in the house as well. Awesome. I can see that Queen Zuriel is in the house. Awesome. Good to see you here, Zuriel. I can see that strong black woman is in the building as well. Alright, so we have people joining on. We have the family joining on. Thank you guys for getting the likes up. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for working those fingers. Alright. Oh, alright, so Pauline is on the road. Alright, so let me invite some people from my WhatsApp to join, especially the ones that was there from last night. Last night I wasn't planning on doing any lives at all because I've been having a whole little issue with the internet. But then I just decided that alright, then let me give it a try. Let me go outside and give it a try, and it worked well last night, but then I had battery problems. So Pauline, thank you for the rose and the mic. Thank you very much. Highly appreciated. Alright, so signs that you are not ready for a relationship, or probably the person that you're dealing with or planning to deal with is not ready for a relationship. We're gonna recap from last night, and then we're gonna move on to the others. Alright, you can see that Tonian is in the building. So look, people, relationships nowadays. Actually, I said, and I called to check. You didn't notify me. Actually, the funny thing, after your call, you was the person that got me thinking of doing the live. When you call, I was like, alright, let me try. Sorry if the notification was not sent to you. Usually it's sent out to everybody who follow me, but I'm not sure what's going on sometimes. Good morning, Tony, and thank you for being here. As I'm saying now, people, that in this time, people are not taking relationships seriously. They take it for a game. I talk on the topic of the problem with modern day relationship, and some of those problems with modern day relationship is that, people just value lust over love. What was the other day? People just value lust over love. Lust come before love. In this time, people are in relationships for just opportunity. People, the problem with modern day relationship is that, people don't want to, they're not, people are not interested in serving each other, in truly looking out for each other. People are just interested in using each other. You know, these are some problems with modern day relationships. You know, people want to live a double life. People want to live 3, 4, 5 lives, especially the men. Especially men. Men want to live 10 lives in one lifetime. They want to have multiple partners all over the place. They want to have a girl, enough girl and girl in a bungle. All that. And so there's a big problem when it comes to relationships nowadays. We hardly have mature people in relationships. It's crazy. Nobody talk things out anymore. Nobody try it. It's crazy. You have big grown ass people, 40, 50 years old, reaching those years, and they still don't even know to have a decent conversation with the person that they say that they love. They love you, and at the same time, they can't even have a decent conversation. They can't even talk things through. They can't even try to understand. They can't even try to even listen. Come on, these people have kids and grandkids and great grandkids, and the majority of them can't keep a relationship. Alright, let's recap. Angel, blessings to you. So we're gonna recap from last night. So one of the number one signs that a person's not ready for a relationship is that they still play games. They still play games. They still play mind games. They still do some subtle things of playing games. You're not ready for a relationship if you're playing game. And if the person that is dealing with you is playing games, they're not ready for a relationship either. Number 2 is that they still have unresolved feelings for their ex. If they have unresolved feeling for their ex, they're not ready for a relationship with you. If you have an unresolved feeling for your ex, you're not ready for a relationship with somebody else. You have to give that person a fair chance in your life, or that person has to give you a fair chance in their world. You can't have them in your world and still thinking about your ex, still having your ex on your mind. If you see your ex, you get your heart attack, literally get your heart attack when you see your ex. You get confused when you see your ex, or even when you hear your ex name, your heart a beat like crazy. You don't get over your ex. And almost at any time your ex can come along, or their ex can come along, and just remind them of the good old days. And next thing you know, they're living in the past. They're gone back, having sex with that ex again, linking up, doing sneaky link with the ex again. If that person don't get over their ex, you can't deal with them, and they're not in the position to deal with you either. So that's another sign of a person is not ready for a relationship. Number 3 is that if a person feel the itch to explore, they're not ready for a relationship. If a man or a woman continue want to explore, they want to see how that one they feel. They want to know how that woman they want to know that woman they stand, stay. They want to be over there. They want to be with you, but at the same time they want to be with that person over there. Constantly want to explore. You have women out there who want to conquer the world. Want to explore. No, they're not ready for a relationship if they want to explore. If they want to be Dora the Explorer, don't make them be a Dora the Explorer in your life. Let them go out there and explore. Let them go walk with boots and find the treasure wherever they want to find treasure, but not with you. Not with you. If they want to be a Dora the Explorer, but not in your life. And if you have that tendency to want to explore, you have to, if you want a really serious relationship, you have to leave that behind. You're not getting any older. You're not getting any younger. You're not getting any younger, you're getting older. The whole exploration thing, leave that alone. And the things with people nowadays is that they're not disciplined. They cannot stick to one thing for long. It's like they have to continually. It's like once they get used to you, they get used to you, you get used to them. They're gone somewhere else, trying to find the new sugar, then the next sweet thing, the next thing that feels good, the next thing that feels right. That's what they're running after. They're running after another sweet feeling again. Cause that in relationships, eventually we're gonna get used to each other. We're gonna get used to each other to the point where things might seem all seem boring, and next thing you know, another woman out there start saying things that you're not saying to your man anymore. You know, admiring him, telling him that he's hard working, all that. Next thing you know, that get to the man head. Look what me do with a girl and tell me then something. I have woman out the road that tell me then something. Yeah. So eventually things will get old. And that will definitely show our commitment in a relationship when things get old. When you get used to the person, all that. Russell said, I've had my own share of exploration. I got time now. Yeah, I think we all go through a phase in life where the curiosity kicks in and we would want to explore or, try that. And as a man, it's tempting. It's tempting in both ways. But if you want something serious, long lasting, and let me tell you, if you're exploring, jumping all over the place, you can't really accomplish anything. The Bible talks about the unsteady mind. You can't really accomplish anything going around exploring. You're not building any firm foundation or building a house. You'll be like the man who build a foundation here, so, and then you look over there and say another plot of land and go build the next foundation up on the next plot of land. And then when you look again, you see another land up in the hills, and then go build another foundation up in the hills. And now you have 3 foundation but no house. No house. 3 foundation and no house. And that's what most of these men are like too. They say they have 3 picking. 3 picking, they have 3 different women. And none of them now get take care of properly. I'm not saying that we're perfect or we cannot fall into things like this, because sometimes we get into relationships and it just don't work out. But we can't go around trying to build foundation all over the place and none of them no finish. No finish house. Same thing with a relationship. We don't want to go jump around. Ben said that's how it's all start at first. Yeah, for real. Alright, we have Healthy Links in the building. Thank you, Healthy Links, for joining on this live. We're talking about signs that a person not ready for a relationship. And thank you for following. Alright then, the next sign that you're not ready for a relationship is that you're quick to invest. If you're quick to invest, you're not ready for a relationship. Don't just jump. Not because you're in love with the guy, not because the guy cute, not even because the guy shows certain characteristic of so we have Christians here, and we have mostly Christians here in the life. Not because the guy pretend to be say that he's a Christian, he's speaking in tongues and he's speaking in teeth and he's doing the hullabaloo, and you're like, whoa, this is a man of God. No, I'm gonna just jump into this and I'm gonna invest everything because this is a man of God, and the men of God are so hard to find in this time. We have to just invest. No, don't do that. You don't be quick to invest. And that's many of our downfall in these times, is that the moment we believe that we're in love with a person, or a person is in love with us, we just start investing everything that we have. We start, as soon as them say they had them, we're gone. I'm not saying that you should not help them and be there for them, but you have to give things time. Because if these people know that you're kind, that you're loving, and that you're giving, I'm telling you, they will take advantage of it. They will start tell you that the rent money short, the car note, food not the house, all. And they start telling everything. They start hold on them head and then hold on them head and them. You're like, what's going on? And I say, me don't want to burn you with my problems, then, but deep down they want to burn you with their problems. Uh, and all they want to hear is you say, baby, we're in this together. They're like, yes. Yes, 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 yes. We get her now. They just want to hear you say, baby, we're in this together. I'm like, yes, I get her now. I get her now. And they start telling all their problems. Geneva say, okay, I want to and all these things. Yeah. They give you all their sad story just to use you up. So look, don't be quick to invest in a relationship. Invest your time. You're already investing time. You're investing your attention. You are investing. Sometimes you probably, I don't know, you probably go on dates. I don't know. I don't. But something you will go on a date or so. Invest those time. But don't be giving out your resources like that. Don't be giving out what you have, what you're working for like that. I'm not saying that you guys should be mean, but be very careful. So if you're quick to invest, you're not ready for a relationship. You're basically setting yourself up for failure. Because when people know that they can use you, look, they will use you. When a person knows that they can use you, they actually will. Alright, Marie, good morning, Marie. Thank you for joining this live. Thank you for following as well. Vincent, not all the time it's a lie though. Yeah, for real. You have to be just praying for discernment. Because the truth is, we have genuine people out there. A majority of times, things are actually happening. And if you feel that urge to help, you help there. But when you realize that this become a pattern of them wanting you to rescue them every time, what were they doing all this time you were not in their life? What were they trying to put together when you were not around? That's the question. What are they trying to do? What mission was they on when you were not around? What were they trying to do? What was they trying to put their life together when you were not around? So how comes only when you are around now things have to be put together? So you have to look at that. Alright then. Another sign that you're not ready for a relationship is that if you don't trust anyone. And this one is the hard part because many of us have been through so much in life to the point where it's really hard to trust. And if you see one pattern or one similarity of your last partner's behavior, you get into paranoid mode. You literally get paranoid and start saying, I want another one, this again, It's another one again. It's another one again. But look, relationships are built of trust. Relationships are built of trust, and if you don't have any trust, there can't be no us. It's facts that we really have to have trust in a relationship, or at least some level of trust in a relationship. But if you don't trust your partner, if you don't trust the person that you're dealing with, it can cause havoc. Next thing you know, you're searching the phone because you don't trust them. Every look up where they're going, you're questioning them. That can get very annoying. You start, the mistrust that you have for people will start just manifesting in so many ways. Next thing you know, you're having petty arguments because you don't trust. That person can't go anywhere, can't take any phone call, can't text nobody. Matter of fact, that person can't go up on the road and look on nobody. That person for walk and hold along their head, basically, on the road and don't look at anybody. That's when it becomes really annoying. That's when it becomes really dangerous. You have to have a level of trust. Let that person reveal themselves over time, because they will reveal themselves over time. Things will come to the forefront over time. You have some men out there, they believe that their woman should not even glimpse at a man. Like, if they see the woman look pan the man, is like, You want him. Yeah, I'm gonna let them they want. You know, careful. Careful of this trust issue. Trust issues lead to other issues too. Trust issues lead to arguments. Trust issues leads to fight being broken out. I've been a part of that. I've been in a situation where I don't trust. I never trusted a woman. I never trust woman. So I've been there, and that was a clear sign to me that I was not ready for a relationship because I was not trusting her. You know, I was not trusting her at all. So I've been there, not perfect on this path. So I've been there where I never trusted a woman. And so you have to definitely work on that, people. Blessings. Good morning, blessings. Thank you for being here. God bless Tash. Bless you as well. Alright, so that's another sign that you're not ready for a relationship. Look, I know that many of us would want a relationship. Many of us have been praying for a wife, praying for a husband. In the meantime, people, you work on yourself. You work diligently on yourself. You work diligently on yourself. You work on your finances. You take care of that body. You nurture that relationship that you have with God. You build that relationship. You be so rooted and grounded in God. Constantly be in the state of, worshiping God every day. Build up that relationship. The best relationship is a relationship with God. Praise and worship. Prayers. Get going through your scripture. Make it a habit or make it a point of duty to say, for 2023, God's willing, I will be going through the entire Bible, little by little. Just like how when you get into a relationship, you can spend 2-3 hours on the phone, talking to a man, talking to a woman. What about spending 2-3 hours in your Bible? What about spending at least a half an hour in the Bible, trying to go through Genesis to Revelation, doing a chapter or 2 chapters a day, and understanding the history of where we're coming from to where we are now. Reading the words of the prophets and the words of the apostles and the words of the disciples and the words of Jesus Christ, and being more rooted and grounded in truth. Start focusing on that. Build up that relationship. Build that relationship. Shady Smith, good morning to you. Now Shaliva says, to how my business is, I don't think it's time to think about relationship. Most men will not. Exactly. Hardly have time for people. Yeah, that kind of the same thing with me. If doing my business setup, if I follow my business, I don't even have time for my ministry. That's why I say I do mostly lives at night. So I understand that. Alright then. Next sign that you're not ready for a relationship. This one is good. If you're unhappy in yourself, you're not ready for a relationship. Unhappy people who are unhappy with themselves, they're not ready for a relationship, people. If you're not comfortable being around your own self, you're not comfortable being around you, if you're not comfortable with yourself, the truth is you will never be comfortable with somebody. So eventually, you're gonna get bored. If you're unhappy within yourself, you're not ready for a relationship, and another person will not truly make you happy. They can contribute to your happiness. No lie, they can contribute to the happiness. They can bring out more in you. Just like things don't, adding more things to your life will not make you happy. They will give you a cause for happiness. But true happiness comes from within. True happiness comes from that in-depth relationship with your Creator. We all have that urge to find God. And so if a person is unhappy in themselves, they're not ready for a relationship. You have to find that. You have to learn to appreciate yourself, to look in that mirror and truly be happy with what you see. Be in your own company, and you're not bored or frustrated or tired of being around your own self, and thinking that by having another human being then everything will just be alright. No, marriage is honorable unto God. Don't get me wrong. But find happiness with you. Find happiness with you. Find happiness in what you're doing now. Like Shaliva says, she has a business. Find joy and happiness putting things together in your business. Getting more customers, clients, dealing with your customers and clients, bringing up more ideas to the forefront. Start finding happiness in what you're doing. And the funny thing is that when you start doing that, you will have people coming around. Let me tell you, the more you go into your purpose, the more you're serving that purpose, people, is the more you will attract great people around you. Eventually, that's when you love yourself first. Yeah. The Bible says that you have to love your neighbor as you love yourself. So look at that. It says, as you love yourself. I say, love thy neighbor like yourself. So that goes to show that you have to actually like yourself too. So you have to love yourself, and then you love somebody just the way how you love yourself. So you have to start with self-love. And I don't really want to just get on the topic of self-love like that, because self-love nowadays is overrated. Most of the time self-love is like selfish. But love of self. So if you're unhappy with yourself, you're not ready for a relationship. Alright then. The other one now, the other sign that you're not ready for a relationship is that you're always trying to change other people. If you're in a relationship, you're always trying to change your partner. First of all, let me tell you, if you're trying to change a person into something, that person was not even the right person in the beginning. If you're actually trying to change them, that person was not right from the start. If you're in a relationship and now all of a sudden you have to be trying to change this person, you want this person to change. I'm not saying that if you don't want the best for a person, you don't want to see them improve and all that. But if you're in a situation where you're constantly trying to change someone, not a good sign. oh blessing, so the mic fit me. Alright, awesome. I'll be using some of these effects. Last night after Shaliva called me, I was looking over the effects. I was like, let me try some of these effects. This one is nice. Alright, Shaliva says she's going on a quick run. Alright, businesswoman. So, yeah, if you're trying to change your partner, not a good sign. Not a good sign. I'm not saying that you should not try to change people for the better. I want to see people grow and become, the best of themselves. But look, if you get involved with this, and let me tell you, women do this. I say women always doing this. Women, you should stop doing this. But no, you might see potential in a man and whatever. You're trying to show them their potential. But stop going off in a relationship saying that, you know what? Me know say I saw him stay now, but me gonna change him. I'm gonna change him. You're pricking up problem on yourself. People not change so easily. And I've seen this. I've seen women see potential in a man. And because they see that potential now, they're gonna change that man into the potential that they see in the man. Only if you take up a big problem on themselves. People not so easy to change people. People are not so easy to change. So you see the man with him pants and below him waist. You see him smoking weed and you see him around certain company and whatever. But yeah, you see, it's like, yo, that boy have potential and that boy no special needs, whatever, Now you go into that relationship trying to change a man from smoking, from putting up in pants, all of that. I'm not saying not impossible. But you take up a task for you that is not gonna be easy. Tony says, people change who they want to change for, so don't force the issue. Yeah. If a person want to change, if a person even come in your life and they realize that what you're on, the type of journey you're on, and they really want you, to be in their life, I'm telling you, they're gonna make the effort to change. They're gonna make the effort to change, people. Alright, the next this one is important. The next sign that you're not ready for a relationship is that you're always looking for the next best thing. You see, if a person in your life always looking for the next best thing, hey, it better you leave out of that relationship quick. No matter how tied you are to that person, leave out of that relationship, people. Look, if that person is constantly looking for the next best thing, it's only a matter of time before they find something better than you. If a person is looking for the next best thing, they're not ready for a relationship, man. They're not loyal. They're not loyal to you. They're loyal to their goals. And hey, look, whenever a person constantly have his or her eyes out there looking for the next best thing, saying to themselves that they believe better, I deserve better. I deserve better. I deserve more. I deserve more. I deserve better. You know, that's type of motivational thought that people are giving them now, especially when you listen to these YouTube channels or people constantly feed your ego and strike you to say you deserve better and you deserve more. If you deserve better, you deserve more. Just work for that better and work for more. You don't seek the better or the more through a relationship. You seek the better or the more through working, disciplining yourself and working towards those goals that you want. You want a car, you want a house, whatever. You don't use a man or use a woman to get a car or a house and then saying that I deserve better. Only to be in this relationship, and when somebody is going to offer you something else, you're gone over to that relationship. If a person is constantly looking for the next best thing, if you realize that about a person, people, distance yourself. Protect your heart. Protect your heart, people. Yeah, for real. They don't want nobody. Nobody most times. Yeah. For real. I know you have now you have all these music, I say, me not look nobody, me just want to be body. Sorry, if you think me there look somebody, And you have songs that talk about I don't even remember those songs there. But me I was hear them on the road. I'm like, man, people think away, man. Tabia. Greetings to you, Tabia. So now, for most people, relationship is like an opportunity. It's all about an opportunity to get something. So, careful. And if you have a tendency in you, that's something you have to work on. That's something you have to really think about. Yeah, you want the best in life, but you don't want to be getting involved with other people. Only if you find a man with a crown or a Mark X, you start taking your eye off of the person that you're actually dealing with now. And for the men, not because the woman have a rounder shape than the woman that you're dealing with now, you feel say, alright then, you are. In this time now, men love to talk about browning. So not because you have a black woman and now a browning, a show interest in her, you feel say, yeah, this is the next best thing. Or not because you have a Jamaican woman who was working hard like you and you go meet a white woman and the white woman interested in your face, you have to sell out your black woman now. If you go there with a white woman for opportunity, be loyal, man. But people, if you find a person that will have that mindset, you have that mindset, you have to just get step out of that relationship. As hard as it might be, you can't deal with people like that. You have many of these men, you work both ways, they work both ways. You have many of these men, they were with you when they had nothing. They were with you when they have nothing at all. You were around them when they have nothing. Nobody not even a look on them. Nobody even a thought on them. Nobody even care about them. That is sometimes not even their own family. Don't give 1-2 cents about them. Are you around them? Are you help them build up? Are you help them have things? You help them discipline. You push things. You push them. And then when they think they have something in their life now, them start hype up. They start switch by you. When you think they have something in their life, the same woman will not even would have fought upon them, other woman there, then gone there with idiot them. Not knowing say life is a cycle. Life is a cycle and it always a come back round again. Tabby has a real talk and know him want walk out on me. Yeah, that's how many of them are foolish. You can have somebody who actually they're only when you had nothing at all, build you up, eat mackerel with you, eat chicken back with you, eat callaloo and bread with you, nights after nights after nights, you know, eat callaloo, bread, mackerel. I know because you can't eat lobster and pork and all those forbidden food. No, you believe now you're better than the person who used to eat mackerel with you. That person used to go through even hungry times with you, on discipline. Say you even build a house together. And all of a sudden when everything finish, you feel say you left them. And that's how many of these men are. Me say men, you know, woman help them to reach a foreign. And by as they reach a foreign, then turn idiot. Then literally turn fool, then forget where them are come from. They're not even close on their back. Yeah. Not even close on their back. You meet some of these men walking or riding a bicycle. Now all of a sudden because them have a crown and them have one BMW. Then feel say them better than you know. Looking for the next best thing to go deal with. And that's why people, you have to be listening to people when they're talking. Listen to what they're talking and listen to how they're talking. People reveal themselves out by their speech, you know. Sometimes these people are telling you straight up that they're opportunists. They're telling you straight up. They're telling you that if something better come, them are left. They're actually telling you, but they're telling you in subtle ways. You know, some of them are saying, oh, I can't wait for go foreign and I can't wait. You know, all this type of something there. You know, they're making certain talks and remarks. And I'm going to tell you straight up, so look, if I find something better, I'm going to leave you. If I find the best thing, I'm out. And so you have to be listening. Listen. Listen, because people reveal themselves by their mouth. People will always be revealing themselves. Alright then. Another sign. So we're gone over 7. 7? No, 8. We're gone over 8. Them know how to suck salt and drink water. Facts. So we're gone over 8. So number 1 is that you're not ready for a relationship if you still play games. If you have unresolved feelings for your ex. If you feel the itch to explore. If you're quick to invest. If you don't trust anyone. If you're always trying to change your partner. If you're unhappy within yourself. And if you're always looking for the next big thing or the next best thing, you're not ready for a relationship. The other one now, the other sign that you're not ready for a relationship is that you don't know how to communicate effectively. You're not a effective communicator. You don't know if you can't communicate, if you don't know how to talk with a person, if you don't have a decent conversation, you're not ready for a relationship. You're not ready for something lasting anyway. If the least question make turn out into an argument, if somebody asks you a simple, curious question and you turn it into an argument, you're not ready for a relationship. You're not ready to work things out. If somebody can just simple ask you a simple question or a little issue come up, and you just jump off into argument, you're not ready for a relationship. Blessings, I put this on YouTube, bro. Yes, I will put this on YouTube because this is part 2. I put part 1 this morning on YouTube, so this will be part 2. But if you can't, if you can't communicate, look, you're not ready for a relationship. And the funny thing, I'm not saying this because mostly women are here. I'm saying this because it's true. Many of these men are very immature, like really immature. They're really immature. You think that as a man, they will be more firmer in communicating, in conveying an idea, in actually talking with you. But you start to realize that, these men are becoming like women, becoming like, I'm not saying that, women bad. I'm saying that these men are becoming so feminine. Like, everything is now argumentative, Everything, yeah, they might flash up themselves like they're that they're the feminine gender. And I see it out there in the street. When I'm out there in the street, most of the time, me and man, I get up into some local arguments. I'm like, the man they move like woman nowadays, man. Yeah, and then you have women who they don't want nobody talk to them. Nobody enough to talk to them. Nobody can talk to me. Them type of vibes there. I was in a relationship like that where nobody can say nothing to her. Nobody can say nothing to her. You can't say nothing, you can't ask her nothing. Of just pure argument. But that's one sign. That's another sign that a person is definitely not ready for a relationship. You got constantly be frustrated, and if you really love this person, if you love that person and that person constantly is like that, you're gonna be unhappy over time. You're gonna feel depressed being with this person. Alright then. Another sign that you're not ready for a relationship. And this one is a genuine sign, but at the same time, don't jump off into a relationship if this is you. Is that if you want to focus on other aspects of your life. If you're at a point in your life where you just truly want to focus on other aspects of your life. Oh, this one is coming out. If you're at a point where you're actually trying to focus on other aspects of your life, don't go off into a relationship, because relationship take time, it takes love, it takes attention. And so if you're focusing on other aspects of your life, focus on those other aspects until you complete them, or at least reach a level where you can accommodate a relationship. But don't try to accommodate a relationship when you're deeply focused on an aspect in your life. So for instance, you're deeply focused on your walk with God. You don't want to pick up a relationship that is not on that path too. If you're at if you're at that point in your life where you're trying to put back things together, you've been in mess up relationships where like you're in debt because of those relationships, and so are you trying to put back things together, don't take on another relationship. Be very mature about your life. Be very mature about where you're going. Be very, very mature about your decision that you're making. So if you're focusing on an aspect of your life, if you're focusing on getting out of debt, if you're focusing on, say you have a local house you're trying to build and put together, if you're focusing on anything that you're focusing on right now, and you really want to see this come to fruition, don't entertain a relationship at that time, people. Don't entertain a relationship, because relationship now will probably even take you off that path. And most of the time, when the relationship don't work, you're gonna be in deep regret. Look how many days I work towards this. And I'm gonna pick up this man, I'm gonna pick up this woman. And this woman and this man has constantly become a problem in my life. I know me not work on me lose my relationship with God because of this person. Me not finish my house. All this type of stuff. Because you entertain them too. So if you have an aspect in your life that's really important for you to deal with, I'm telling you, deal with it. If you're even gonna go through loneliness for the time period, go through loneliness. But don't invite somebody else if you have things really dealing with. If you have things really dealing with, just deal with it. Deal with it. Alright then. The other sign that you're not ready for a relationship is if you just got out of a relationship. Hey, if you just got out of a relationship, you're not ready for a next relationship. Healing. You might say you get over your ex and that was yesterday. If you just get out of a relationship, you're not ready for a next one. Don't step out of one and step off into a next one. Yeah, for real. Give yourself time, Shaliva. King is in the house. Greetings, King. No problem, my brother. So if you just get out of a relationship, don't jump off into a next one. You're bringing some baggages, even baggages that you're not aware of. Like because sometimes you genuinely might think that you're over that person. You genuinely might think you're over that person. Like genuinely, that person treat you like dirt. That person was just not deserving of you and your love. And you just feel like, yeah, whatever, I'm really get over them. Because that person, they never deserve me in real life. But there are some spiritual things there too. You're probably gonna have a soul tie with that person that you're not acknowledging. Soul ties go very deep. Ungodly soul ties go really very deep, and so just take some time to just breeze off and work on yourself. So if you just get out of a relationship, don't jump in another relationship. Another sign that you're not ready for a relationship. Look, listen to me. You're not ready for a relationship if you still hang out with your ex. If you still hang out with your ex, you're not ready for a relationship. If that person still hang out with your ex, they're not ready for a relationship with you either. Telling you, if that person continually entertain their ex, whatever, saying that they're just good friends. No, there's a disclaimer to this, if that ex truly respect you to a level and respect your decisions to a level. But you see, look, this thing go deep, especially if you guys was having sex, you guys was deep with each other, and if that person I go hang out with them, say them I go hang out, yeah, Shaliva said, yeah, friends, if you're just friends, by all means, you're a big person, you must know boundaries, by all means, if you're just friends. But if you're hanging out with them, you're in a relationship, or you're in a relationship, say you're in a relationship with me, and you still see me out there say me go look for my ex, me go hang out with my ex. No, that was your ex. You were in a relationship for a relationship purpose, not for a friendship purpose. If the relationship not work out, don't say, alright then, let us be friends and hang out now. We went off into a relationship for the purpose of a relationship. And no, you're gonna tell me, say no, the relationship no work out, so let's go off and be friends and hang out. At the hang out part I'm talking about too. And then that person's in a relationship with you saying that they're going to hang out with your ex. So why you can hang out with me? Why is your ex? Why are you making time for your ex to hang out with your ex? Why is a time schedule carved out in your calendar to hang out with your ex? That's the thing I'm talking about. So I'm not saying that you cannot be friends. You cannot even heal them up. You should hold grudge with them and like that. Okay, you have to forgive them, even if at them they do you dirt. Forgiveness is a must. But the hangout part, people, be very careful of that. hanging out with your ex. No. Vince said that's a no-no. It's a no-no for real. It's a no-no. I always try to be in an open space with them. Places where persons. Marisa, red flag. Yes, it's a red flag. Tonian says old fire is the catch. Yeah. You guys had a sexual experience, you guys sleep together, you guys do all these things together, and then you gotta carve out time if you're gonna meet that person. Are you in a relationship? If that person in a relationship with you, and then I carve out time to be with somebody that you used to be with. No, people, don't be fooled. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot to that one. You're big people. All of we are big people, yeah, so we must know the difference. We must know the difference, people. Actually, if I say I honestly don't feel no connection to my exes, well, that's good. But that doesn't mean that your exes don't feel no connection to you. And it's only a matter of time before these people start, bringing up back memories and trying to push themselves in and actually disrespecting your current relationship. So it's only a matter of time before that happens. So you might get over them and everything is just mutual. But look, you have to be protecting your relationship. If you're in a relationship now, protect that relationship. Because it's more than likely your ex will not have a problem. We don't have a problem trying to get back into you. Or at least try to get back into sexual relationship with you. Like, yeah, you have your man, but we can't go and have sex over here, son. Not at all. Not at all. You know that I promote marriage. I believe in marriage. I say guys get married, you know. Pursue marriage because, you know, having just constantly being out here not being committed to a person not committed to you. It's just another waste of your time. Just another waste of your time. Thank you. For real, Tony, and if you find somebody else a problem. Shaliva says, I invite this one extra church and pastor could tell me that he isn't over me based on how he was looking at me the entire time. See that? Yeah, for real. For real. So don't be hanging out. Don't be out here hanging out with exes. Exes are experiences. Move your life forward. Move your life forward. Alright then. Another sign that you're not ready for a relationship or a person's not ready for a relationship is that you're too busy to have a you're too well let me right here. Sorry. You are your only priority. You are your only priority. It's like it's all about you. If life is all about you, I'm not saying that you should not be fixing your life and putting your life together. But don't be jumping off in a relationship when this thing is all about you. If you're your only priority in this, everything is just all about you. Because in a relationship, people might say it's 50-50, but I would say it's 100-100. you know? But with both of us coming together with our giving our 100% attention, 100% time, 100%. Everything. You coming with your 100% and I'm coming here with my 100%. We're giving our all. We're not halfway doing it. We're not coming to this halfway. So when people say 50-50, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in 50-50. 50 is half percent of 100. So I'm not gonna come to your half. And you're not gonna come to me half. So everybody coming 100. But if teamwork, yes, Marie. It's all about teamwork. So if a person is just all about them is just them, what them want to do, what them want to see. And it's like what you have to say and what you have to share has nothing, no sharing part in their life. That's a big red flag. That's a big red flag. You can't get involved in relationship in marriage with just you and your mind. That's narcissistic, man. That's very narcissistic. Shalifa said, if it's not about me, I don't care. It's all about me. For real. Words I always use. So if you are your only priority, you shouldn't be in a relationship. You should be in a relationship with yourself alone. You should be by yourself. You should be by yourself if you're your only priority. Tabia said, that's all my marriage is. If the person gets into a relationship with you and the relationship is not about the relationship, it's about them, man, that's scary. Alright, another sign that you're not ready for a relationship. And for me, this one is a bit spiritual. For me, this is spiritual. Another sign that you're not ready for a relationship is that you're always having bad luck in love. Look, if you're having bad luck, constant bad luck in relationship, do not be out there seeking other relationship. Probably something spiritual need to be worked on there. If you're always having bad luck in relationships, always having bad luck when it comes to love, stop seeking relationship for a time being and start seeking deliverance. Start seeking more of God. Start seeking more of God, people. Don't be running after this. If you constantly have this bad luck in relationship now work out. Relationship seems like it reach somewhere and then it just fall off. Look, deal with this thing on a spiritual level now. Start to look upon it spiritually and don't be out there seeking something else. Because the pattern will be playing over again. This can be something spiritual now. We have to be seeking deliverance. We have to be growing more spiritually. We have to start fasting more. All that. It can be that you have a spiritual spouse. It can be that is a generational curse. Look, if a person, our family of people, marriage is broken up, a pattern of that, it just might be that it's gonna fall on the another generation. And so they have to break that. Don't fool yourself, believing that you can even be with a person or the whole family promiscuous. The whole family a cheater, their family cheat on them wife and their husband and their girlfriend. You have to look out for that in them too. Not because they say they're different and because they say they're the black sheep. Something spiritual is following that lineage. And they will have to break it. And you have to be praying against that. Even if you get into a marriage, you have to be praying against the generational curses that will follow them. And so if there's a pattern, if you see a pattern happening in your life, start working with it from a spiritual level. Start seeking deliverance, start just getting more deeper into God. Deeper in your relationship with God. God bless Tasha, bro. I'm gonna have to watch it over because I'm at work. Can't even participate as I would want to. No problem. God bless Tash. God bless you. So look, this one is very important for us to talk about. If you have bad luck in relationships, constantly having bad luck in relationship, you shouldn't even be focusing on relationships. You shouldn't even be focusing on looking for something else or somebody else right now. You should be getting deeper, more rooted in God right now. You should be doing that. Not running after the next one. Because the next person can't even be, say, the next person is even a Christian. And like, alright, this person is different. I'm going to get into a relationship with this person because they are Christian and they fear God. But the same spirit will manifest there too. So if you believe it, if you say you're not in luck with man, if you say you're not in luck with woman, alright then. I would say build that luck with God now. Build that luck with God now. Tony and say, say it's an X too that can do something to you too. Yeah. Yes, Tony, Tony, you say something powerful there. If you realize that relationships are not working out like that, it can be a hex from a hex. They can have something for you. They they had access to you. They had access to your goods. They had access to everything. King said, bro, I have to watch you later because going to church. Awesome, brother. Have a wonderful day at church, brother. God bless you. Keep me in your prayers. Have a wonderful day, bro. Happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that. Guys, I'm happy to hear when the men say they're going to church. Hey, kudos to you, bro. I love to hear when men say that they're going to church, man. So yes, I was saying that it can be a hex from the ex. Your ex can don't want to be with nobody else, and when they set something upon you, for you just nah no luck with no man or no woman, and that's why I say that if you see that pattern now, it's time to grow more in God. It's time to seek deliverance. It's really time to just draw closer to God. And the more you have God in your life, is the more demons will have to flee. You can have demons around you that are just messing up your chances, messing up your relationship chances, make you can't get married. Make you can never get married. And even if you do get married now, you reach to that point, you have a whole lot of problems in your marriage. But look, if you see the pattern, stop running after relationships. This is very important. We know you probably might want a man, you want a woman, but if you see a pattern over time, ease off a little. Ease off a little. Go to God in prayer. Talk to God about this. Fast. All that. Before you go after your running off a relationship again. Only to have the same thing happening over and over and over. And over again because something was not broken on a spiritual level. Shaliva say, one once told me that I can't be with no one else. I guess that's why. You have to be careful what people are even speaking over you. You have some people who you have been with who try to tell you, say you will never find nobody else. Be careful what the people are even speaking and over you. You have some people who want you to believe that they're the only good thing in the world and no other good thing out there, and you'll never find nobody else like them. Well, that's true. You'll never find nobody else like them, but you can definitely find somebody better than them. But you have some man, you have some woman will want you to feel hopeless. You have to be careful. This is spoken words. It's powerful. Spoken words are powerful. I have to be careful. You take that in your spirit. So don't let nobody tell you that you will never find nobody like them. You will never, all them type of stuff there. And sometimes they use even your shortcomings on you, saying you're this and you're that and you're that and you're this. No man not gonna want you, and you're that, so no woman not gonna want you. All them type of stuff there. Careful the type of thing must speak over your life and speak upon you. Or you believe that you don't have any hope. Careful, man. In reality, these people don't even want you to be happy. That's the reality. They do not want to even be happy. Man. So yes, guys, these are some of the signs that you're not ready for a relationship. That you're definitely not ready for a relationship. And let me tell you, if you're not in a relationship right now, the best relationship that you can be focusing on now is God and going into God. And those same efforts that we put in relationships when we have a relationship is that same effort or even more in the relationship with God. It's not just about getting up in the morning and just praying one time. It's about spending probably sometime hours in the Word, in prayer, all that when it comes to relationship with God. The same effort that we're pushing out for man, we should be pushing out so much more for the Almighty. You know? Tony and say, then we'll tell you, then we'll tell you to say no one care who you're there with. No one care who you're there with. Amir, your husband. Oh, you don't care who you're there with, them are your husband. Yeah, you have to be careful with the mind games being played out here in relationships, people. Be very careful, man. Ah, boy. Guys, some things happen in relationships, man. Alright, so these are all the signs, people. If you see any of these signs in you or in anybody else, you definitely realize that this person is not ready for a relationship or you are not ready for a relationship. And you definitely be focusing on the deepest relationship that you can have. Alright, so these are all the signs, people. These are all the signs. Later on, God's willing, I will go live again and talk. We're going to talk on a different topic. I'm going to repost this on YouTube so you guys can watch it over. For all those who gone to church today or at work today, they can definitely watch it over on YouTube. Ensure that you share with all the people that you know. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you all for being here. I'm always grateful to have you guys here. And for all those who are new, I always take the opportunity to invite you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel. The channel is called Travis the Chosen One. All space, Travis the Chosen One. So Marie, I see that you're new. You can definitely subscribe to that channel. Go on YouTube and type in Travis the Chosen One on YouTube, and you guys subscribe. Oh, sorry, it's Maria. Alright, Maria. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Maria Reed. So guys, go there and subscribe to the channel. It's called Travis the Chosen One. You can always go on my profile. Click on my profile and click that YouTube icon that you see on the profile, and it will send you straight to the channel. Or you can just go on YouTube itself and type it in and subscribe. We're growing. We're gonna reach 1,500 subscribers very soon. 1,500 very soon. And so we're growing, and I'm grateful for all those who are really supporting. So Regina Diaz, blessings to you, Regina Diaz. Thank you for being here. Shady Smith, thank you for being here. God bless Tash, thank you for being here as well. Maria Reed, thank you. Beverly Miller, thank you for being here as well. Tony Ann, blessings to you, thank you for being here. Shaliva Hibbert, thank you for being here. We have Royals in the building, and we have Kasheto. Am I pronouncing that right? Kasheto. Oh, you were here last night as well. Thank you for being here for part 2 of signs that you're not ready for a relationship. I'm going to repost it on YouTube so you guys can go back there and watch it again and share it out. Later on, if it's God's will, I am going to go live again talking on another topic. I'm not sure which one we will go on, but I will just follow the Spirit. So until next video, guys, love you all. Thank you for being here. Shalom, peace, grace, and mercy.